Are you somebody who's shouting for disclosure? You're standing at the top of the mountains going, it's time, tell us what's going on. Most of us are screaming that at the governments, right? The hierarchies are crumbling, and this eclipse energy that's coming in right now, we're going to have a big opening this Friday as the eclipse peaks, are really bringing the opportunity for the crumbling of these hierarchies. I want to say hi to Brian and Kristen and Sonia. Welcome everybody as you're coming in. So this is presenting itself completely in my life too. I'm sure it's presenting itself in your all's lives as well. This idea of these hierarchies that have been established in our society, which are coming down. Now, on the bigger picture, this looks like government to us, right? But this is playing a part in the microcosm of our lives as well. So any area where we have not been told the truth, hey mama, my mama's in the house today. Anywhere where we have not been told the truth, anywhere where we have participated in belief systems that are not fair or keep us in prison, that are not equitable, these things are coming down. It's time for a readjustment after all of this time in civilization, in our human history as we know it, that we have been subject to these kinds of untruths, not full disclosure, things not being equitable. Of course, our government has hid so much information from us, right? From the ideas of free technology to the CDC, what the CDC has been involved in recent years in terms of covering up the vaccination and autism connection. So we're begging for disclosure from these people, from these governments that are absolutely corrupt. And you guys, I'm here to tell you, you have disclosure. You can stop yelling and screaming for disclosure because you have it. When we start talking that we need more, tell us, right? We're getting all antsy about it. Here's the truth. No information is hidden. Nothing has been hidden from you. Now, have you taken the time to learn how to access the Akashic Records, which is where this information is located, where these truths are located? Nobody can fool you, okay? Nobody can hide anything from you. People, here I'm getting on my soapbox, I feel it coming. Nobody can keep us in the dark. But it's up to us to recognize where we can go to get these truths. Okay, we need to stop screaming from these corrupt agencies, which are not telling us the truth anyway. We're figuring out these truths as a collective. And it's really time for us to start recognizing from a higher perspective what's going on here and then adjusting how we're participating in it. Okay, because if you're screaming and yelling for disclosure in your life, you are negating the fact that you already have it. If you're screaming and you're pissed off at the places that you've been imprisoned and how unfair, guess what? You're missing the point. We can readjust ourselves and how we come to situations in order to create these paradigms of peace, compassion, reestablishing what it is that we're here to bring into the planet right now. And I just really want to inspire you guys to understand nothing is hidden from you. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes a commitment and a value to yourself and to your own growth to understand how you can tap into these universal knowledges. But you don't have to sit in untruth and in lacking information anymore. We have the ability to access the etheric field that holds all information from a neutral perspective. Okay, so we're not going to receive the same biases when we go into the space of the records. I want to tell you guys, the decision to dive into this modality opens up so many opportunities for timeline shifts and establishing something new in your life. So many changes and shifts happen simultaneously with this one decision to dive in and start researching. I love that Tanya Ann there said research. Yes, absolutely. It's time for us to stop being so upset that other people have suppressed us and start standing in our own power. We have these abilities. We haven't always known as a collective how to access this, how to build up our own energy so that we too can tap into that space. Everybody is equal. We all have these abilities to grow, shift, and change and tap in. And I'm somebody who feel like I've done a lot of work on my intuition, my intuitive skills. Do I feel like I was born fully awake? No, I did not have the experience that you'll find a lot of mediums, a lot of spiritual healers, a lot of teachers, a lot of gurus saying, I was born fully awake. That wasn't me. I've gone through the process of my own awakening, and I'm still going through it. And with the guidance of the Akashic Records, I can trust that I'm going to move through these things with ease, with grace. I'm going to make shifts and changes in myself. I'm going to establish those into the grid so that we can all shift and change. And collectively, when we all start doing that, we're going to see a lot of shifts and changes here on the planet. So I really want to inspire you guys to see what is possible for you. Stop putting this outside of you, this need for understanding, this need for disclosure, this need for creating fairness. You do that within yourself. Okay? And if you're excited about diving in and you want to learn more, there are many people who are coming forward on the planet right now, sharing and anchoring in this knowledge. So find somebody that you resonate with. What the shift, right? When the shift hits the fan, right, Jasmine? It is totally hitting the fan. And I'm so proud to be part of this community where we have so many powerful, knowledgeable light workers bringing lots of wisdom, lots of insight, lots of practical tips and exercises so that we can integrate this into our lives. So stay tuned right here at the Akashic Academy. Of course, we have a slew of shows coming to you today. Got several coming tomorrow. Got some big things coming on Friday at the end of the week. And I just really couldn't be more excited and proud to be a part of these light workers who are coming forward and sharing. And I'm also excited to offer you the opportunity, if you're ready to dive into your Akashic Records and learn not how to only read your records, but you can read the records of the United States. You can read the records of planet Earth. You can read the records of your dog. You can read the records of your friends. Okay, this is something that is of huge and paramount assistance to the world right now. And if you're interested in what that means for you, reach out to me. I want you to hop on my schedule. I want to share with you exactly what it is that you're going to learn and how you're going to transform when you make this commitment to diving into your Akashic Records. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm going to be coming back later on today several times. You're going to be seeing me a lot. Thanks for letting me share this airspace with you guys, this wonderful eclipse time. Even though it feels a little rocky, it truly is wonderful because these are ushering in energies that are going to really help us anchor in the shift that's happening right now, this moving up into 5D. Thank you guys all so much. Namaste, and I'll see you here again.